Hey, what's up guys? This is Fula with another video. Shout out to the whole WBC. So, I want to talk a little bit more about heavyweight again. Because, I mean, as I said before, that division has now been revived after the fight we witnessed with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Now, it appears that the WBC has sanctioned a direct rematch between heavyweight Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And, Fury, he wants it in the UK, The WBC, they said, there was a unanimous agreement to sanction a rematch in a meeting with the Board of Governors. They said it was one of the best boxing fights they've ever seen at heavyweight, and it's created a popular demand for a rematch. The rematch has been approved, but at the same time, Deontay Wilder's mandatory challenger is Dominic Brazil, but this decision will clear him to fight Fury, basically, without being stripped of the belt. Now, I want to go into something too. They're saying that the fight may be in Vegas, but Deontay Wilder also said he wasn't at his best. You know what I mean? And so, what I want to get into now too is the curious case of Anthony Joshua. To be honest with you, if we hold our breaths for Anthony Joshua to fight anybody of relevance, we will turn blue at the face. The thing is about him being thrown into the mix is it's going to be difficult to make it a pay-per-view fight anyway. Anthony Joshua is fighting on that DAZN app. Now Eddie Hearn is coming out saying that, Anthony Joshua wants to fight the best. He said he wants to unify all the belts and things like that. But this fight will never happen. This fight will never happen. I'm dead serious. This fight is not going to happen. They have shown time and time again that this fight is not important to them. Okay, so for people who think that Anthony Joshua is going to fight him, they're not going to fight. And again, as I said in a previous video, Anthony Joshua will be left out in the cold. There's too many things going against Anthony Joshua right now. The fact of the matter is he's fighting on a streaming app, which unfortunately has not delivered the fights that many fans want to see. I mean, that's just it. I mean, even myself, as much as I support the crap out of Demetrius Boo Boo Andre, I'm not paying $9.99 for that app, man. As much as I like to see him fight, my $9.99 has to see a lot of good people fight, man. Not just one guy, and not just a guy fighting subpar competition. And we've seen the patterns through the zone. Like, really, who do you think Canelo will fight next after Rocky Fielding? Like, be honest with yourself. Who do you think he's going to fight next? He's not going to fight anybody of note, okay? I know Oscar has been on record to say Canelo fights who he pleases. It's up to Canelo who he wants to fight. But if you're getting that kind of cash flow, why would you want to put yourself in a hard fight? I mean, that's just it, man. He's shown no desire to go through the trenches. That's just the reality. Honestly, he's set with that deal. So I don't expect him to take no hard fight. I don't expect him to take a high risk, low reward fight. I really don't. I mean, Charlo would be an example of high risk, low reward, and I don't think he's in any hurry to take that fight. You know, they can throw names around, but I mean, at the end of the day, until you put pen to paper, that's all it is. It's just names being thrown around. And so, what this does, with the immediate rematch being ordered, is it basically means a couple of things. Number one, that the last fight that they did that just passed by was so good that they have to run it back. You know, the fans were happy, and it was just good for boxing. So Anthony Joshua trying to intervene and saying, okay, now I want Wilder, I want this, I want that. It's the same old story. Eddie Hearn has even went on record to say that, you know, if Deontay Wilder doesn't take the fight right now, then the ship will sail. In my opinion, that ship's been sailed a long time ago. You know, so it's nothing new what Eddie Hearn is saying. And what he needs to realize is life goes on. Like, I guess what he thinks is that things get held up for him. Ain't nothing getting held up for you. You know, the freeway, there's no stopping on the freeway. The freeway is still going to go, no matter if you decide to protect your fighter or not. And that's the problem with the DAZN. You know, let's just say that a fight was, let's just say that a fight was made between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. That fight wouldn't be free. That fight would be a pay-per-view fight. I mean, I know that Showtime would demand it. Wilder's side would demand it. So the thing is that what you gonna call it? The thing is that with this being said, I don't see Wilder fighting on DAZN, even if like they did make a fight. You know, this is all I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's a waste of time. Eddie Hearn is now wasting time. Anthony Joshua is now wasting time on Twitter and everything like that. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, the only fight that basically Anthony Joshua can get right now that would be of note, maybe of small note, not even big note, would be a stablemate in Big Baby Miller, or maybe a Usyk fight. Other than that, it's no point in pursuing these fights, because it's not going to happen, you know. And now you have Eddie Hearn talking down on Wilder, saying he was a joke, saying that the knockout that Deontay Wilder got during the fight was not big. He says, you know, that Wilder's right hand is not as threatening as it looks. You know, saying that he had a poor performance and stuff like that. And then again, you're going again not to, he's going not paying attention to his fighter but paying attention to another fighter that's on the other side of the street, pretty much. Why does he focus on getting his fighters the big fights? I mean, to be honest, can you really name an opponent that was a big opponent for any DAZN fighter? Can you really name one that they have fought? You really can't name it. So that's why, I as a boxing fan, I wouldn't even want a Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua fight at this point in time. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, they both have unfinished business. And I don't think they should want an Anthony Joshua fight at this time either, because if you're being put through the runaround as Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn puts these guys through, then you give them a taste of their own medicine. Let them know how it feels. Show them how it feels. But I mean, at the end of the day, let's hope we get this rematch. Again, my advice to the DAZN is they're going to need to take the risk, because if they want their app to be a success, the best are going to have to fight the best. That's just the bottom line. Or the fights have to be really competitive and the cards have to be better. If not, then they're not getting a cent from you. Okay? I mean, I already got Netflix, Spotify, and all these different streaming apps. Why would I pay $10 for an app that is only going to show like sometimes, and it's only going to show me certain content? Why would I pay that? And when it's time for the big content is subpar fights, man. I'm not going to pay for that. I'd rather save my $10. Hell, I can buy a book that would be worth my money over DAZN. But that's all I got for now, man. Let me know if you guys think that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder will ever fight, or if you think Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury will ever fight. That's all I got for now, guys. Enjoy, Rama.